What's up, everyone? Christian Duque, the Iron Duque, speaks live right here at IronMagLabs.com. Brought to you courtesy, of course, of Muscle Gels. I'm wearing, this is a special shirt. This is the only shirt, Muscle Gels shirt of its kind. And this is my personal favorite Muscle Gels product, which is Andro Shred, which is 7 keto based. It's absolutely amazing, and I swear by that product. Remember that when you go to IronMagLabs.com or MuscleGels.com, you can save 15% off with discount code IronDuque15. Muscle Gels, topical muscle enhancement gels, IronMag Labs, make your mark. Fantastic products that you do not want to miss out on. So today I'm probably going to end up talking to myself for the vast majority of the program because I'm going on at 5:45 p.m. as opposed to the normal 7 p.m. And the reason for that is because there is a big law convention in Lexington, and I'm a lawyer, so I've got to be there, and I cannot join you at the normal scheduled time. But one of the things that I want to talk about today is, of course, the 2018 NPC Maryland State recap. What's up, Chris Jordan? How are you? Also want to talk to you about meeting the beautiful Sean Hector Lewis, and I want to talk to you about the Kevin Levrone, Jerry Ward seminar that I was a part of, and especially when Kevin got on the mic there and said, Iron Duque, and he actually said, I want you to address the audience. So when the Maryland Muscle Machine asks you to address the audience, well, what are you going to say? No? The NPC Maryland State in Baltimore, Maryland, at the luxurious BWI Hilton was fantastic. I got there Friday and was there for the check-ins. The pre-judge was amazing. The night show was amazing. It was the NPC Maryland State and NPC East Coast Classic Championships. Great production by Richard Siegelman. Did a fantastic job. The seminar was really great. Jerry Ward, Mr. Bio S3 was there. Kevin Levrone, the Maryland Muscle Machine, was there. And there's a lot of footage over at IronMag.com. I did a great interview with Jerry Ward, and in that interview he talked about DMAA, he talked about peptides, he talked about a lot of the Rich Piana fakers that are going around saying that they were, like this with Rich, and, making a living at that. And, Jerry was very candid on his interview and basically said that there's a very, very small group of people, a small nucleus that included himself and Chanel and very, very few others that were truthfully close to Rich. Everybody else is just really just saying it. And it was a very, very good interview. And one of the things that, I thought was real important about the seminar is Jerry talking about the indelible impact that the Maryland Muscle Machine had made on him. Jerry Ward is someone that, right now has launched his GIFT Labs company, is someone that's worked with, Team 5%, someone that worked with Primeval Labs. He's definitely someone that was a pro wrestler. And, Jerry is very, very well known all throughout the fitness community, and it would not have happened were it not for Kevin Levrone. And Kevin and Jerry actually had a website in the 2000s together, and that did very well. And he talked about, his battle with addiction, and he talked about just pressing forward. And it was just one of those seminars that truthfully was just absolutely fantastic. And I was just really moved by that, And when Kevin, at the conclusion of the seminar, and Kevin saw me immediately, I was sitting in the first row there. I was taping a lot of it for IronMag.com, and he saw me. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I got the video there, and he mentioned Strength Addicts, and it was really cool. And Kevin asked me. He said, "I want you to get up there and talk to the audience." And what Kevin did was really cool because I was seated right next to J.M. Mannion, and Kevin spoke for about 5 minutes about Jim and really said, "What's up, Gina? How are you?" Gina Marie DiMaggio, very, very important member of the team. And, Kevin was talking about Jim Mannion and how Jim was a father figure for him, and how, Jim was the first man that really, said, "Listen, I know that you're capable of going all the way. I know that you have great potential." And that did something to Kevin, and it got Kevin to really give his best. And when he got his pro card, and then when he went on to win all the titles that he won, he said that was a very important part of his career. And then he spoke to JM, and then he spoke to me. You know what I mean? And he said, here's somebody that comes to all the shows and someone that really helps the sport. And when, Kevin Levrone saying that about me, that's amazing. And then he insisted, I tried to get out of it, but he insisted that I speak to the audience. And what I said to the audience at the seminar was that the reason that I do what I do, i.e., e.g., contest coverage, is because I see something in athletes. You know what I mean? And it's not really so much in placings, and I use the example of WrestleMania, who's right now is a men's physique IFB Pro League pro, but at the time when I interviewed him, I think placed second to last. What's up, Melissa? How are you? And he was sort of dumbfounded at why I wanted to interview him, being that I could interview whoever I wanted to, including the person that won first place in the class, and then of course the person that won first place overall in the division. But instead, I wanted to interview him. And that really speaks to what, my whole contest coverage model is all about. It's not about running to the winner and interviewing the winner. It's about running to the person who I see the potential in, who I think down the road is going to do great things for themselves, for their community, and for the sport of bodybuilding. What's up, Jacob? And so, Kevin really liked that, and I was just honored that Kevin Levrone would want me to address the audience at his seminar. And Kevin and I get along real well, and Jerry Ward and I get along real well, and it was just really fantastic to be a part of that whole experience. Now, I also did several interviews with competitors, as I always do, and just took about 200 pictures, which are coming out, in the next few days. All of my coverage was sponsored by IronMagLabs.com. So again, go over to IronMagLabs.com or MuscleGels.com and use discount code IronDuque15. Welcome Chris Griffin, host of Beast Coast Live, featuring Chris Agoon Griffin and Big Mike Cox. So, the contest coverage, I'm a firm believer in it. There's not a lot of websites that are still doing contest coverage. IronMag is one of them. Generation Iron is another one. Muscular Development still does contest coverage. But, in the old